Hey and welcome back. In one of my recent videos, we did a broad overview of the 10 most common interview questions and the best way to go about answering them. When I finished though, I felt like there was so much more to say. So I'm going to be exploring common job interview questions more in depth. In this video, we'll cover another tricky job interview question. Why do you want to leave your job? Here are some other ways you may hear this question phrased. Why did you leave your job? Why are you looking for a new job? Why do you want to change your job? Why were you let go of your job? Similarly, there are many ways you can go about answering this question, depending on your present situation. Though, if you've made it this far, it shouldn't be a tough question to answer. You could probably go on for hours about all the things you can't stand about your current position. Maybe you feel like you aren't getting paid enough, or perhaps you don't get along with your coworker, or worse, your boss. Maybe you feel overworked, with too many responsibilities and not enough time to complete them. Hold on a second, stop right there. You're with a potential employer, not a therapist. Although with this question, their goals are actually not too dissimilar. On the surface, this question allows the employer to determine whether you were fired from a previous job or left voluntarily. If you're parting from your previous employer on good terms, chances are you will achieve further success in a new role. But this simple question also offers a deeper look into you as an employee. Not only that, but how you answer it reflects on you as a person as well. Your reasons for wanting to leave your previous job provides a significant amount of insight into your work ethic and career goals, as well as your honesty and ability to work on a team. It also helps hiring managers determine when you're looking for a job and if their position is right for you. When tackling this question, you want to be prepared with an answer that is brief, to the point, focus on your career goals, and most importantly, positive. Even if you hate your current job and you can't wait to leave, there are ways to pivot the focus of your answer away from your current job and into the potential future. You're looking to leave that job and move to a new one, so make that clear. But before we get started, as always, please consider liking, subscribing, clicking that bell. It's completely free and really helps us out a lot with the algorithm. Consider your career goals. So, like I mentioned, it's certainly easy to list what you dislike about your current job, but you'll want to avoid doing so. In order to avoid falling into this pitfall, focus on the growth you're looking for in the new position as opposed to the negative aspects of your current or previous position. Even if dissatisfaction with your boss or responsibilities is your main reason for leaving, always focus on the future and the company you're interviewing for. Use this question to exemplify your work ethic and career momentum. Perhaps you want more responsibility and to further develop the skills that you use in your current position. While there may not be any potential for you to grow there, a higher position at a new company may present that opportunity. This shows that you're interested in bringing value to the company by working hard in order to move up the company ladder. Conversely, maybe you want to move to a completely different field. This is totally fine, but remember to frame it in a positive way. Even if you're unhappy in your current line of work, give specific examples of how a career change will be an improvement opportunity to learn and grow. In this case, discuss the relevancy of the job you're interviewing for as opposed to your previous role. If the company itself interests you, make it clear that it's a specific position that prompted the change. Considering where you want to be in the future shows that you're a motivated worker looking for more opportunities, as opposed to one trying to escape a bad job. This helps you avoid bad-mouthing your current employer. However, it is still appropriate to compare the two positions if necessary. Compare the positions. In the case that you do need to compare the roles you're interviewing for or to your current or previous position, you want to do so carefully, in a way that frames this new company in a positive light and exemplifies your motivation as an employee. What attracts you to the position that is different from what you do already? Perhaps the work environments are totally different. Instead of saying, my current company is too strict and has too many employees, you can consider saying, I appreciate your company's employees' autonomy and its small size allows for more focused growth. This is a great opportunity to share what you've learned about the company, from work responsibilities, environments, and company culture. However, there are some things you'll want to avoid mentioning. Stay away from potentially sensitive, personal topics such as compensation, work-life balance, and even commute length. Certainly, these are valid reasons to consider, but they don't demonstrate any value to your employer. Stay positive. If there is one key takeaway from this video that should be emphasized, it's stay positive. I know I've mentioned this a few times already, but it absolutely bears repeating. The old saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it all, comes really into play here. If you really can't think of anything positive to say about your current employer, just don't. Turn it around and completely focus on the benefits of the new position. Being overly negative about your current employer is unprofessional and comes off as bitter or resentful. This reflects poorly on you. The interviewer has no way to know if you won't do the same to your company, or if you might even be the cause of the workplace issue that resulted in your current job hunt. They won't want to take a risk on an employee like that. What to avoid. So with that in mind, there are some specific things you'll want to avoid bringing up at all when answering this question. Obviously, don't bring up anything that reflects poorly on you. If you found your job too difficult or overwhelming, keep it to yourself. If your performance was less than stellar, leave that out too. You also won't want to bring up the morale or financial situation of your previous company. This is inappropriate and irrelevant. Most importantly, you'll want to avoid spending too much time on this question. Keep your answers brief, 1 to 2 minutes at the most. Hopefully, you have plenty of effective answers to these questions by now. Pick one and develop it instead of listing off a bunch. The longer, more detailed your answer is, the more it comes off as thinly veiled negativity. You want your answer to this question to present you as positively as possible. While this is a fairly common and very important interview question, it's not one many prepare for. As a result, they may find that it makes or breaks them. Its deceiving simplicity can cause you to fall into a trap of negativity. Nobody wants a negative employee, so do your best to stay positive and look forward into the future. Thanks again for joining me today, and I hope you return for the next one. If you have your own strategies for answering this question, I'd love to hear them. Drop a comment in the box below. Otherwise, if you like this video and want to see more like it, consider liking, subscribe to click that bell. It's completely free and really helps us out with the algorithm. Don't forget to also add me at Preston_Park as I try my best to post daily. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.